6 trucks are working perfectly. They're not in the middle of a reload cycle. And then all 36 rockets, if we're talking about what Lebanon's been firing, which is World War II Katyusha rockets, great. You took down a $4,000 rocket with like a $1.2 million rocket, 36 of them, all 36 of them. So, this is a numbers game, and the U.S. has lost. Already before you even get out the gate. Now, Iran, there's a bunch of memes floating around the internet that says, Iran must really hate us. Look how close they put their country to our bases. And it's a bad joke because the U.S. has surrounded Iran with a bunch of bases. Well, let me ask you this. When it comes to those bases, which are manned by U.S. troops and Zios and God knows who else, does every base get its own THAAD? Because we only have 8. We're down to 7. So what are they going to do to protect all those bases? They can't. That's the answer. And frankly, Iran is very aware of this, and they are very ready for war. So the U.S. is now bitten off more than it can chew, which leads me to my next point. I hate to even bring this up, but I think I'm uniquely qualified to talk about this. I am a veteran. I do suffer post-trauma. My post-trauma is not related to any combat action, just to clarify. But stress is stress is stress. And, when it comes to veterans, we have like an 88% higher chance of harm of the self kind. So it's a major topic for all veterans. And that said, right now, a handful of influencers are, they're speaking up for the Iranians. They're speaking up for the Palestinians. They're speaking up for equal rights. And a handful of them, including Mia Khalifa, have stated that they don't care about veterans. They pretty much hate all veterans, and they want us to suffer from PTSD. Now, that said, on the face of it, I understand. I fully understand, and to the degree, I agree. You're supposed to hate your enemy, and if you feel that, we have harmed your people or your country, then you can rightfully consider us your enemy. To wish us ill is fair. That is more than fair. We have not met on the battlefield. I do not consider anybody my enemy unless they've basically shot at me. And so if you want to throw bad words at me or ill wishes, I understand and I appreciate you. But
okay.
That said,
so I'm going to take this.
My pro-Palestinian allies, my allies out
I guess I'm going to take this on my own. And
all veterans are the same, and we are following orders. Now, if you don't appreciate what veterans are, I would remind you that your combatants are veterans too. Hez in Lebanon, they're veterans. Once they're done fighting, they're going to be veterans. The H group in Gaza, they're not officially military, but they're fighting, and they're going to be veterans too. Iraq, Syria, Iran, they're all going to be veterans. And what I'm asking you to respect is not the orders we're obligated to follow. It's not...
أنا بنقل لكم بس whoever understands English مش عايزة أشتغل مترجمة دلوقتي.
Understand if you don't want to listen. Is that when it comes to fighting, we all fight. All of us fight.
This is
even
TikTok.
Civilians fight through BDS and through other things. We are all in this struggle. And our real enemies are always the cowards who are way back behind the lines, eating caviar, drinking champagne, laughing all the way to the bank. Those are our actual enemies. But if you don't focus on them, and you only focus on the harm, and you want to disparage veterans, then please go ahead. I just would ask you to consider it carefully before you do. Thank you.
Yeah, 100%. Thank you so much, my friend. Super duper appreciate you. Eric Knight in the chat room said, mentioned the book of Revelations, out of the Christian Bible, and mentioned Revelations 2:9 and 3:9. Because remember, everybody, the book of Revelations actually predicts the fall of Israel. And this is what Revelations 2:9 and 3:9 say. Revelations 2:9. I know your afflictions and your property. I know about the slander of those who say they are Jews but are not. They are a synagogue of Satan. Now, who is pretending to be genetically Semites but are not real genetically Semites and going around slandering people? In Revelations 3:9, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jays, and
Come on.
so that's not. I just seen it in the chat room. But it's been mentioned many times on the show, and people mention it in other places too. So that's what the reference that Revelations 2:9 and Revelations 3:9 comes to. Because it's one hell of a coincidence, isn't it, guys? So, all right, thank you, Splats Loki. Guys, I would like to remind everybody to keep it. I'm going to do a very fast-paced show today because Israel just attacked 5 different countries. I'm going to keep it down to you throughout the show because I'm going to keep everybody updated until M and Set Apart. Thank you so much. I do not think that Iran is going to have an immediate response like tonight. I think they're going to have a verbal response tonight, but not a physical response. Iraq is already pissed off. Lebanon's been attacking them every damn day anyway. So I'm going to keep everybody updated on any brand new information. Here's a picture of Tehran. Just a couple. Well, it's probably still like that right now anyway. That's a picture of Tehran. That is the capital of Iran. Remember, everybody, the 180 ballistic missiles that they blew up Israel with 3 weeks ago, 3.5 weeks ago, guys, they have 2,000 more of those rockets. So, Israel's in some deep shit because Iran does not give a damn. They will fight back. They don't give a fudge right now. Hell, everyone doesn't give a fudge right now. Everyone's fighting back. So we're going to get to quart-sized minerals here in a second. Beauty, thank you so much. Remember, everybody, we're going to keep a fast-paced show. There's like 1 billion people waiting to speak. So stick to 1, maybe 2 topics and keep it time-sensitive, my friends. Quart-sized minerals, welcome to the show. Go right ahead. How are you, buddy?
Good, thank you, Eric. Salam alaikum to the world. Peace, love, prayers to everybody, whoever's listening on this panel. Guys, please help tab, like, share Eric's live.
Don't come
All
on
those
top
new
of it.
here, I want to ask you a favor. What can you do for the Palestinians? First of all, educate yourself and others. Understanding the history, culture, and
All right, we're good.
situation in Palestine
Thank you.
is
We had
crucial.
that.
Read books,
I
watch
need,
documentaries, and follow
to-
credible news sources. Share
I
this
need to
knowledge
read this
to
khabar.
raise awareness among your friends and
Don't
community.
wait. What?
The second thing, what can you do is support humanitarian
Oh, come on.
organizations. Contribute to organizations that provide aid to Palestine, such
Okay,
as
thank you so much. We've had a lot of, thank you for fighting from Facebook or TikTok. You're doing a great deal here. And so we need to check out this fucking Axios. Yeah, okay, we read the Axios one. Let me just go through Axios really quick with you guys and charge my damn phone. And so right now I'm trying to cover different perspectives on the war that's escalating right now. And I'm sorry إني أكتب بالإنجليزي أكتر because that's easier for me. And you're gonna see it في الأخبار المصرية somehow, and I don't know how they're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna give you my piece of 5 minutes in a minute. Once I read the news with you guys, بالملأ, just good as it comes. It's one of the things that I do. Hold on. open this bear name. Come on, I shouldn't have done that one here. Give me a minute. So what I do is analyze the their news, and it's a very depressing thing because I'm analyzing a war that is gonna harm a lot of different people. But it is what it is. And so I need to actually read the news now, because right now those TikTokers who are working on that are just reading the headlines really quick. And I want to get into the, not headlines, I want to get into the, fuck it, it's not gonna work, whatever. I'll just put it here. And so, let's see what Axios has said on that. Alright, so, because for some reason everybody's brandizing Axios as if it's like the big shit. Israel launches military attack. Okay, I don't want to subscribe. So you're just hanging out with me right now because I'm working while I'm talking to you very slowly. Okay. I need a Jerusalem Post. A Jerusalem Post said, "Do not rely." I need to know what's that sad. If you want to leave, go ahead. If you want to just hang out, go ahead. It's Friday night. It's better than doing nothing. Okay, so now we got this article that we need to kind of investigate. Don't count on the THAAD for protection. The IRGC issues renewal threats to Israel. Okay, now that's Jerusalem Post. Shift Israel county not to count on the high altitude area defense. Okay, so that stands for Thermal High Altitude Area Defense, anti-ballistic missile systems for protection of Saudi Arabia. سايت الحدث. So الحدث دلوقتي بتقول للسعودية ما تسنديش قوي على الثاد الأمريكية اللي جايبينها لك. Alright, the Terminal High Altitude Area Defense THAAD system ما تترهنيش عليها. I think that هم بيحاولوا يضغطوا على السعودية على التطبيق. The US military rushed the THAAD advanced anti-missile system to Israel, and US Defense Secretary Lloyd Austin described it as being in place on Monday. Don't count on the THAAD. Even every time you fire a project, we still fire. Now, okay, well, thank you, Jerusalem Post, for this. This is very interesting. عالم في السعودية دلوقتي. I'm not sure if you listen to this. لو حد معايا سعودي. Bro, البعض بيقولك السعودية بتحميك بيه، ما يتغركش اللي هي عملاه، عشان هي مش هتبقى effective. الحماية اللي هي جايبها لك مش هتبقى effective. So that's not good. بيضربوا بعض وبيحاربوا بعض كمان بالأخبار عشان يهددوا بعض بالأخبار. so طبعا لازم نسهر عشان نشوف الدول اللي عمالة تتهدد. I'm sorry for that. That's actually sad. I don't know how I got there, but alright. So again, just to recap what happened right now is that البعض just attacked 5, like right away, 5 مرة واحدة, right? منهم طهران. So, and at the same time, السعودية بيقولوا لها البعض برضو بيقولوا للسعودية أمريكا مش هتحميكي. الرسالة بعلم الوصول أمريكا مش هتحميكي. هما دلوقتي بيبتزوها عشان التطبيع. alright, that it's really getting worse. It's really getting worse هتنتهي لك في سينا يعني. So let me just continue on my own and I'll recap now. One note: الشخص اللي انتوا سمعتوا صوته ده شخص شغال على التيك توك. الشخص اللي شغال على التيك توك انا بحلل ان هو مش شخص مدني. الشخص ده شغال يعتبر مع الأجهزة الاستخباراتية الأخرى. alright. however دوره ايه او مهامه ايه؟ مهامه ان هو يناصر او يحتوي المسلمين والعرب الأمريكان والإيرانيين الأمريكان والناس دي كلها من أنحاء العالم، إن هو بيقول لهم أنا ضد البعدة وضد اللي حكومتي بيعملوه عن البعدة. ولكن هو في حقيقة الأمر الشغل اللي هو بيعمله ده شغل للحكومة نفسها. ده طبيعي إن الحكومة تطلع شخص يتكلم كويس عنها وشخص يتكلم وحش عنها. يعني هو على الأراضي الأمريكية بيعترض مع الحكومة بتاعته. طبيعي إنه يعترض مع الحكومة بتاعته، بس اللي عمله مع البعدة اللي هو إيه، كأنه صلاح الدين أيوبي. كانوا ما بيسيبوش حاجة زي كده تعدي قوي. لو حاجة زي كده عدت قوي معناه إن هو فعلا شغال مع الحكومة. This why I'm saying that لأن في عناصر مصرية بدأت لو انت ملم ان انت دلوقتي على التيك توك، خلي بالك التيك توك الحكومة الأمريكية شغال فيها ما بيستخدمهاش، اللي هو الحكومة المعلنة يعني ما بيستخدمهاش. فانت لو هتخش ايه تقول كلمتين بتوعك I would advise انه ما نعملش كده في مصر. انا عارفة عندي الجيش في مصر ما بيستخدمش التيك توك. I'm sure ان الاخرين في مصر هيستخدموه، معرفش بيستخدموه ازاي، بس it is being used حالا حرفيا ل يعني كل انواع الاوبريشنز شغالة. يعني في حرب بتحصل تعتبر عالمية دلوقتي، so it's كل العناصر بتاعتها بتشتغل بكل الطرق على مدار 24 ساعة. فده مش موقع تواصل اجتماعي دلوقتي، ده بقت ساحة حرب حرفيا. اوكي جست عشان ما تلطش نفسك، انت عارف مصر بتبقى حساسة جدا لو تعاملت مع حد مش مصري. right؟ محدش يجي يستجوبك ويضايقك والكلام ده كله لو انت مش عارف انت بتعمل ايه. well I know what I'm doing, so اللي انا بعمله ده that's fine. لو انت مواطن عادي مش عارف انت بتعمل ايه ودخلتلي على صفحات فيها الناس دي وقعدت تخش تناقش وتعمل وكده، منعرفش بكرة هيبقى جايب ايه. so it's ملهاش لازمة، عشان مش ناقصين تشكيك وتخوين ونبدأ بقى جوه في الجبهة الداخلية المصرية نقعد نشكك ونخون ونحسس بعض ان احنا ايه. كلام ملوش اي 30 لازمة يعني. I have been suffering from anyway. I will keep going. هشوف بقية الحاجة وهتلاقيني بطلع لكم كل شوية كده لغاية ما ربنا ياخدني. We'll talk later.